So next we have Pavaneshwar Prabhu here. He is monk at ISKCON Sri Sri Radha Gopinath Mandir again. He has studied Srimad Bhagavatam and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita systematically at Bhaktivedanta Vidyapith, Govardhani village. He holds a master's degree in electrical engineering from ISP. He graduated with honors as gold medalist and academic distinction rarely achieved. He has worked for multinational companies like Ashok Leyland, Bosch for years. He teaches Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav courses in Bhaktivedanta Academy for Culture and Education that is based. He has also developed a working 3D model of the universe. Wow. And so we'll be waiting for Prabhu to give the presentation.
Nandyan Shivakriya, Chakshu Tamyan Tasman Sri Gurave, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurav. Direction. Good afternoon to all the assembled gathering here. After spending 2 long days, yesterday afternoon, today whole day, hearing from all the stalwarts, I feel myself as a nursery student. I am neither expert in Sanskrit nor expert in any Vedic literatures. So I request all of you to bear with me for the next 25 minutes. I will take you through basic elementary mathematics, which is as per my little understanding. So my topic is Planetary Clock Model based on Sūrya-siddhānta. So myself and one of my close friend Vamshi Prabhu, both of us are working on this for many years. And why we have taken this work? What the reason behind? Just one slide. So Sūrya-siddhānta comes from me. Graha was translated and edited by Bimala Prasad Siddhānta Saraswati. When he was a college school going student, that time only he compiled and translated into Bengali. As a result of his translation, he got the title Siddhānta Saraswati. So later on, one of the disciple of Srila Prabhupada, is only Dhanil Goswami Maharaj, had a team of professors. They translated into English. And this version of Sūrya-siddhānta has only translations. At the end of the 14th chapter, there are some example calculations. So, taking that as a base source, and also we refer to Sūrya-siddhānta with Sanskrit commentary, Bhūrāta Prakasha by Sri Ranganatha, along with Prakashika Hindi translation of Professor Ramchandra Pandey. Just to understand what Sūrya is talking about. Taking reference on these two books, we are trying to understand verse by verse, chapter by chapter, in order to understand what Sūrya is explaining us. So, Prabhupada is given this A.C. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada says in one of the letters. He felt strongly that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura's version of Sūrya-siddhānta would prove valuable for designing a Vedic planetarium of the universe for the upcoming Vedic planetarium in Sridham Mayapur. So, keeping that in our mind and focus, we are trying to understand Sūrya-siddhānta based on our ability to understand. So, Sūrya-siddhānta starts with Mangalacharan, offering obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth. And it says that Maya, with a desire to understand Akilam Jyotisham Gati Karanam, the astronomy of the planetary systems, incomplete, he performed severe austerities to please Surya Dev. And being pleased with his austerities, Surya said, since I have to do my seva of traveling around, I cannot speak to you. This is my Amsha. Madamsha Purusho Ayam. He expanded himself into second form and told that he will explain to you Grahanam Charitam, the complete history of the planetary motion, which depends on Kala Ashrayam. So with that background, the Sūrya-siddhānta itself indicates that the Amsha of Surya spoke Sūrya-siddhānta to Maya based on his request, based on his desire to understand it. So now let us try to understand. Since the Grahanam Charitam depends upon Kalashraya, Sūrya-siddhānta begins with the divisions of time. It talks about perceivable time, imperceivable time. And perceivable time starts with prana. 6 pranas make 1 vinadi, 6 vinadis make 1 nadika, 6 nadikas make 1 sidereal day and night, nakshatram, ahoratra. And then 30 such sidereal days and nights make 1 sidereal month, nakshatra masa. Similarly, 1 sunrise to next sunrise makes 1 savana day. That is what we experience, the civil day. And similarly, lunar month is 30 lunar tithis. We have 30 tithis. And solar month is 1 Sankranti to other Sankranti. Sun transiting from one zodiac sign to other zodiac sign. So then he says that 12 such solar months make 1 solar year, which is said to be 1 full day. That is day and night for the Devatas. So in these verses, he actually introduces us so many Kalamanas. We have Nakshatramana, Chandramana, Savanamana, and Sauramana. And then, if you continue further, the day and night for the Devatas and the demons are opposite to each other. 360 celestial days and nights constitute 1 year for the Devatas and Asuras also. So then, 1 Devata year is equal to 360 Devata days. 1 Devata day is equal to 1 Saura Vastara, or 1 year, 1 civil year. So with that calculations, 12,000 such celestial years make 1 Chaturyuga, consisting of Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. 1 Chaturyuga is equal to 12,000 Devata years, which is equal to 4.32 million human years. So, of course, whatever we are doing, the 4 manas, according to them, how the variation is there, but we won't have to spend time on this. So then, as we continue further, he says 1 Chaturyuga consists of 4 yugas. They are divided in a ratio of 1:2, 2:3, 4. Kali Yuga is 1 times, Dwapara 2, Treta 3, and Satya 4. And in each yuga there are 3 divisions: Sandhya Rupa, Yuga Rupa, Sandhyam Swarupa. 1 yuga time is divided into 12 parts. 1 part is Sandhya, morning Sandhya, 1 part is evening Sandhya, 10 parts the middle. So with all these divisions, he further continues saying that 71 such Chaturyugas make 1 Manvantara. Every Manvantara followed by a Sandhi, which lasts for 1 Satyayuga time period. So 1 Manvantara is equal to 71 Chaturyugas, and 1 Satyayuga is equal to 0.4 Chaturyugas. Because Satya is about 4 times.
Well, compared to, I guess, the
times.
history-wise,
Then he says that in a day of Brahma, which we generally call as Kalpa, there are 14 such Manvantaras, followed by 14 Sandhis, and also 1 Sandhi at the beginning. So within a day of Brahma, there are 14 Manvantaras, 14 plus 1, 15 Sandhis, all put together equal to 1000 Chaturyugas. 1000 Chaturyugas is equal to 1 day of Brahma, that is literal daytime of Brahma. Similarly, Lord Brahma also has a night equal to 1000 such Chaturyugas. This is 1 full day of Brahman, about 2000 Chaturyugas. Then, if it continues further, Brahma's 1 full day, 2000 Chaturyugas, 1 month into 30 times, 1 year into 12 times, like that, total life of Brahma is about 100 years, which is equal to 72 million Chaturyugas. As of now, Brahma already completed 50 years. Currently, 51st year, 51st year, 1st month, 1st day is happening. So now, interesting thing, time of Sūrya-siddhānta serpent. When Surya's Amsha is speaking Sūrya-siddhānta to Maya, that it clearly indicates in Sūrya-siddhānta. It says that starting from the beginning of the current day of Brahman, that is 51st year, 1st month, 1st day, 6 Manvantara periods with their respective transitions, Sandhis, have already completed. Within the 7th Manvantara period, 27 Chaturyugas out of 71 Chaturyugas, 1 Manvantara lasts for 71, out of which 27 already completed. And within the present 28 Chaturyuga, Kruta Yuga have just passed. That means this is the 1 lifetime of Lord Brahma, about 50 years already completed. Currently 51st year, first month, first day is going on, in which there are 14 manvantaras, out of which 6 passed, 7th is running, in which there are 71 Pityugas, out of which 27 passed, 27th is running, in which Satya completed. At the end of that, Surya's Amsha spoke Sūrya-siddhānta to Maya. Afterwards, Treta completed, Dvapara completed, Kali started. Currently, since Mesh Sankramanam, we are in 5123 year of the Kali Yuga. This is the total time span that has been elapsed within the day of Brahma, in the current day of Brahma. So, Brahma's day, we have 6 manvantaras, 7 sandhis, 7th manvantara, 27 Pityugas, Kruta Yuga. The total number of years, Devata years and human years, when Sūrya-siddhānta was spoken. At the beginning of the current Kali Yuga and this year, 2022 Mesh Sankramanam, if you take, these are the number of Devata years, these are the solar years have been completed. Then, time for the creation of the 14 lokas and their living entities. So, every day at the beginning, it is Lord Brahma's service that the lotus which springs out of the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu's navel, upon which Garbhodakshaya Vishnu expanding as Jyodakshaya Vishnu enters it, then immediately Brahma appears as an expansion of Jyodakshaya Vishnu on top of the lotus. He divides the lotus into 14 lokas, 14 Bhuvan. Then he fills all the 14 lokas with different variety of living entities, humans, subhumans, and the superhumans, including all the different Chara and Achara living entities. It says that from the beginning of the current day of Lord Brahma till the creation of the planets, that means indirectly 14 lokas, constellations, devatas, asuras, and other moving and non-moving living entities by Lord Brahma, about 47,400 devata years completed. Lord Brahma took this many years to create, to put everything into proper order. At the end of this year, the planets are into motion. They are put into motion. Since then, the planets are revolving around. That will be our starting point to calculate the motion of the planets. So this is the reference point for us. So here, in the previous slide, we showed what was the total number of years at the end of the Treta Yuga, in Satya Yuga, then at the beginning of the current Kali Yuga, and this year. So subtracting this number from all the previous 3 numbers, we get these 3 numbers. So for any calculation in this year, we can use this number as the base number. If you want to go back, subtract that many number of years. Accordingly, we can get.
The bottom line is not visible.
Oh, sorry. That. Yeah. You remove that bottom. Oh no. For extra is
Online.
No, this Microsoft ka or display.
Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom is online. Sorry. So this time is equal to 1 Kruta Yuga Sandhi, 3 Chethu Yugas, 1 Kruta Yuga, half Treta Yuga. So basically, the planets are put into motion during the middle of the 4th Treta Yuga. That was the time the planets are put into motion. And where they started, from which point in the zodiac they started. So that is mentioned as on starting of Sunday at midnight in Lanka. So when the planets are beginning their motion in Lanka, which is on prime meridian, it was midnight. 12 midnight. This is the first day of the second of the 4th, okay, that's the same thing. Of the sign month. So this is the starting point, and we have total number of years also. We'll take questions at the end so that we can complete. So now that was all about Kala. Then it talks about Grahanam Gati Karanam. What is the reason for the Graha's motion? He said that the nakshatras and planets are moving continuously in a clockwise manner, but the planets are always constantly surpassed by the fast moving nakshatras, which are moving with greater velocity. Though all of them are moving in the clockwise direction, some are moving faster, some are moving slower. So with respect to the fast moving nakshatras, the planets appear to be moving backward. That is the relative motion. On a daily basis, we have nakshatras and the planets having clockwise motion. But with respect to the nakshatras, the planets appear to move in the counterclockwise motion. For all the calculations in Siddhānta text, only this counterclockwise motion is considered, even for our astrology calculation or predictions also. Since the planets and stars are moving in the forward motion in clockwise direction, starting from the east, one after the other with different velocities, there is variation in their daily motion. Because of that, there is variation in the time spent by each planet in each zodiac sign. They seem to be moving from one zodiac sign to other zodiac sign. In Sūrya-siddhānta, the daily motion is referred as daily westward motion. That means Purva to Dakshina to Paschima. That is daily westward motion. So here, Purva is there, Purva, Dakshina, and the relative motion is daily eastward motion. Because they are moving backward with respect to the starting point of the zodiac, that is eastward motion. Okay, that is in continuation. So then he defines the zodiac. 60 colors make one color, 60 colors make 1 degree, and 1 amsha or 1 amsha, 30 degrees make 1 rashi, and 12 such rashis make 1 bhagana. So everywhere he only calls bhagana in entire Sūrya-siddhānta. So bhagana means 12 rashis with 30 degrees with subdivisions. So now here is base simple simulation. So here we have the sun and moving along the zodiac. The moon has a dotted line constantly lying behind with respect to the nakshatras. So by the time they make one round, sun lags behind by approximately 1 degree, moon lags behind by 13 degrees. This is the relative motion for sun and moon. Of course, there are many more, but we just to explain the concept we have mentioned it. So now, Sūrya-siddhānta explains that the mean eastward revolutions of all the planets in a Chaturyuga are mentioned. In a Chaturyuga, how many revolutions they make? These are the numbers for all the 9 planets. The 7 planets correspond to 7 days plus Rahu and Ketu. And nakshatras have the mean westward revolutions. That number is given. By subtracting the mean westward revolutions of nakshatra from this number, the individual eastward revolutions, we get the westward revolutions of all planets. Basically, this many times we see all these 9 planets rising in the east, setting in the west within a Chaturyuga. These are the numbers of mean eastward revolution. These are the numbers of mean westward revolutions in one Chaturyuga. And using these two, we have the number of risings of the sun. All our Kalamana is based on number of days in a year. With reference to that, by dividing the eastward revolutions of all the subsequent planets, we get total number of days required to complete the zodiac points. Sun takes 365.2587 days. Similarly, Mercury, Venus also. The moon takes 27.321 days to complete one revolution of the zodiac. And other planets, Mars takes 1.8 years, Jupiter approximately 12 years, Saturn 30 years, Rahu 18 plus years. These are the number of years they take to complete the zodiac ones. The same information is given in Bhagavatam, but not with precision. Bhagavatam gives an indication. It approximately tells Sun takes 1 year, Mercury and Venus follows like the Sun, sometimes ahead, sometimes behind, and Mars takes one interesting information mentioned in the Bhagavatam. If not traveling in retrograde, Mars will complete one zodiac in 45 days. That's all. That means if Mars is going to retrograde, it will take more time. Without retrograde, Mars will complete 1.5 years. With retrograde, it becomes 1.8 years. And Jupiter 12 years, Saturn 30 years. They don't give, Bhagavatam does not give exact number. Because Bhagavatam purpose is different, Siddhānta purpose is different. So in that way. No, I don't stay. So this is like the angular difference over a period of time, like approximate values. Sun, Mercury, Venus 1 degree, Sun, Moon 13 degrees, Mars 2/3 degree, Jupiter 1/12 degree, Saturn 1/30 degree. Rahu and Ketu, they actually go ahead of Kalachakra. All other planets are lying behind, but Rahu, Ketu, they lead, they go ahead of. So these are the details mentioned in the Bhagavatam. So now again come back to Sūrya-siddhānta. So this is Graha Bhukti. Graha Bhukti basically 1 day how much angle gaps behind. Bhagavatam we have taken 1 degree approximately, but actually it is 59853 degrees. So in that exact values you can find out here. So now there is simulation. Here this shows on a daily basis how all the planets are revolving around. Here we have Moon, Rahu and Ketu, and here we have Sun. Mercury and Venus are in the same orbit because the spirits are same. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. This is the daily motion of the planets moving in the clockwise direction. This is the top view, as you see on the top. This is the front view, as you see on the front. Here Earth is there, here Purāṇic is there, and these are the heights mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Accordingly, this is the yearly motion. So, in a 30 days period, while moon completes one round and comes in front of the sun, sun goes from Mesha to Vrishabha. In another 30 days, sun goes from Vrishabha to Mithuna, moon completes one more lunar month, another Amavasya. So like that, all the planets also slowly following it. This is how we can see the yearly motion with respect to the zodiac. So then, this is the mean motion. Then Sūrya says that in addition to mean, there are other motions such as sigrocca, mandocca, and patha. Their numbers are given. So basically, sigrocca, mandocca are other motions which actually either pull or push the mean motion of the planets. These forms draw the planets away from their position forward or backward using their left or right hand. So basically, sigrocca and mandocca water values are given. We can explain them with the help of the epicycles. So this is the mean orbit of the planet, this is the epicycle. When the planet is moving in the fourth and first quadrant, the speed increases and it goes ahead of the mean. When the planet is moving in the second or third quadrant, the speed reduces, it becomes slower with respect to the mean. So like that. So we have mean plus sigrocca and mandocca. These are for horizontal motion. Patha will give you an idea of vertical motion. So they influence their regular motions. And these things we can explain through epicyclic model. So, and when we say cycle, there should be some radius, etc. So, Sūrya-siddhānta gives the paradhi, the sigraphala gativrutta paradhi and mandaphala gativrutta paradhi. So, these values vary at the end of odd quadrants and even quadrants. For these 5 outer planets, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and Saturn, these values are like this. These are like Shigra values, and Manda will be there for all the 7 planets. Sun and Moon does not have Shigra, only Manda. So this is the mean orbit, upon which we have Shigra orbit, Manda orbit, upon which Shigra orbit. So adding these 3, the motion varies. In the mean orbit, it is circular foci, but with Manda and Shigra, it becomes different. So now, when Sūrya-siddhānta is giving the sigraphala and mandaphala values, what is the use of that? R manda divided by R mean. Mandaphala divided by madhyaphala. We have mandaphala value and we know the mean radius of the planet. When we know the mean radius of the planet, the mean paradhi should be taken at 360 degrees. That is one complete Utta is 360 degrees. And mandaphala value is about 75 degrees for Mars. So how do we understand what is the radius of this mandaphala cycle? If this is 360, if this is 75, the ratio between the radius of this mean circle to the radius of Manda circle is mandaphala divided by madhyaphala. So we get what will be the radius of this epicycle upon the mean circle. Because neither Bhagavatam nor Sūrya-siddhānta does not mention what is the radius of either the mean or the overall final radius of the planets. So we have to take the mandaphala at 360. We only get the ratio. If mandaphala is, for example, for Sun, it is 1 astronomical unit, the mandaphala is so and so, the mandaphala cycle radius will be maybe whatever fraction. For example, just go back. So Sun mandaphala is about 14 degrees. So what will be the radius of the mandaphala cycle? 14 divided by 1 astronomical unit, or 360 degrees. So what is the ratio? That into 1 astronomical unit. That will be the radius of the mandaphala. Very simplistic calculation. So now, so here it says that since the planets are moving in the mandaphala also, because planet will be starting from here going along with this epicycle. Because of which when mean is here, because of the position in the mean epicycle, the planet's true position will vary. What will be the maximum deviation? The maximum deviation will come when you draw a tangent to the epicycle. So this is the maximum deviation, which is equal to the radius of the epicycle. So the maximum deviation due to manda, maximum deviation due to shigra are these values. When we combine both, we get the resultant deviation for each and every planet. With respect to the mean, this is the final deviation. So now, how to incorporate these deviations and then calculate the true position of the planets. So that is the overall. This is all background information till now. So here we have epicycle. This is the mean position of the planet, and here is the mandocca position, mandocca or sigrocca position. According to the mean position, this is the mean angle. But because of the epicycle, the corrected position will be here. So we have to calculate the corrected position of the planet. Simple geometry. So it's like make a triangle here. So we know that this is the ucha angle, this is mean angle. These two values we know, and subtracting this ucha minus mean. This is like mean radius. If you extend further, it becomes the basis, and drawing a triangle here. So by drawing this triangle, we can find out this value, and we can find out this value. We know already this value. So to find out this angle theta uchaphala, it is very simple. Sin theta uchaphala is equal to this by hypotenuse. So bhujaja divided by r plus 40 square plus bhujaja square. So we have the sin value and sin the theta uchaphala. Adding this theta uchaphala to the mean, we will get the corrected position of the planet. A simple basic mathematics. So we have taken an example. If the uchaphala is in the first quadrant, 0 to 90 degrees, then the calculation will be like this. We need to add the value because mean value is here. Since it's first quadrant, it goes upward. It goes ahead of the mean. So we have to add that value. If it is in the second quadrant also, we have to add that value. If it is in the fourth or third quadrants, we have to subtract that value because it is lagging behind. So then, how to apply these 4 corrections based on Shigra and Manda? Sūrya-siddhānta says that for sun and moon, there is only full mandaphala correction. But for the 5 remaining planets, first we have to apply half sigraphala correction to the mean, then apply half mandaphala correction to the previous corrected value, then apply based on the previous 2 corrections, calculate the full mandaphala correction, apply to the mean value, not to the previous one, apply to the mean value. Then apply full sigraphala correction to the previous corrected value. These are the 4 basic stages we need to employ. So this is the mean position of the planets at the beginning of the current Kali Yuga. When Kali Yuga started, these are the position of the planets. The mean are all 0. Rahu is at 180, Ketu is at 0. Remaining all they are all conjoining in the same line. And Shigra are also 0, but Manda we have some values. So using all these values, this is half Shigraphala correction because Manda mean also 0, Shigra is also 0. There is no correction. Everything is 0. And then Manda has some value because of which it goes here. That is about how much 10 degrees. But we only have to apply half mandaphala. So half of that is 5 degrees. Use this as a base value for the next correction. From here to here 5 degrees. There draw a full mandaphala circle and then apply mandaphala correction. Then the mandaphala correction comes to 10 degrees. So add this mandaphala to the mean. Mean is at 0. So total becomes 10 degrees. So upon this 10 degrees, draw a sigraphala circle and sigraphala is 0 since it is here. So mean is here, corrected mean is here. But since sigraphala is here, the final value will become here. This is the 4th corrected value. So we have these 4 corrections and the resultant corrected value is this one. Finally, we got it's a mean value at 0 degrees, but corrected value is at 6.4 degrees. So for all the remaining planets, these are the values. These are the corrections, here are the final values. These are 0, 0, 0, but final values are here. There is a lot of difference. So These are the corrected values of the planet's position at the beginning of the current Kali Yuga. There are two ways to see. One is either you project the value on the mean orbit only, take all the correction on the mean orbit only. Second thing is use the epicycle as it is. Don't project on the mean orbit. Just use the epicycle. So this is projecting on the mean orbit. All the planets are positioned on the mean orbit only. This is the epicycle. If you use epicycles, it will be like this. So now let us see. With Shigra correction, now the planets orbit varies. Here the Shigra circles are Sun is acting like the mean for Mercury and Venus. Mercury and Venus are moving around Sun. And Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, they have mean circles. Upon which there is epicycle, Shigra epicycle. And Rahu are kept inside, and there is moon's orbit here. So they are moving like this. And so this is the Manda cycle. So with Manda, since the name itself is very slow, it does not move so much in the epicycle. It is very slow within the epicycle. But Shigra was made one complete round along the Sun. So after one complete round of, I have taken for 2 years because Mars is 1.8 years. This is 2 years. This is Manda orbit. With Manda and Shigra both combined together, the overall
How did you plot this?
MS Excel.
Oh.
Yes, everything is MS Excel.
See, what will be useful is you could actually trace the orbit.
Yes,
Because
yes.
there you can see the.
I'll show you that. I'll show you. It comes. See, this is the mean orbit of Mars. This is Manda orbit. This is Manda plus Shigra orbit. Finally, the orbit becomes like this. This is the reason none of the Puranas never state the radius of the planet. Every day it is varying. It is not fixed at all. So today it is here, tomorrow here, tomorrow here, tomorrow day after tomorrow here. After 1 year, it becomes very close. Mars comes to very close to Earth once in every 2 years, approximately. So it keeps varying every day. None of the Puranas ever mention the radius of the planet, orbits of the planets. Even Sūrya-siddhānta does not mention. Many commentators, the readers even 12th chapter, they consider them as the radius of the orbits, but they are not radius. They are derived with respect to Akash structure, which will give the angular movement of each and every planet over a day of Brahma. They may indicate the radius or paradip, but they are not actually radius values. Because the radius is not fixed. You cannot fix the radius. Orbit is like this. So none of this very text does not give any radius value. They only indicate the motion. This is Mars. This is Manda, only Shigra, Manda comes Shigra, final orbit. This is for Jupiter. Jupiter orbit becomes like this. It has 12 times completing the retrograde motion. And Saturn 30 times completing the retrograde motion. And inside 2 planets, this is Venus. So Venus orbit theta is like this. Venus overall becomes like this. This is Mercury. 3 times it does. And Sun and Moon only have Manda. This is Sun's Manda. This is Moon's Manda. Rahu and Ketu does not have. So they are simply having their own motion. This is like overall picture. So that was the simulation which we made for making the planetary clock model. Now let us see one example. This is a very interesting example. Calculating the Ahagana for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance date. So how much time? I'm done with my time. I'll just quickly take 1 minute. I'll not take much time. So one interesting procedure given in Sūrya-siddhānta to calculate the Ahaganas. The solar days we cannot depend upon. Every lunar month has fixed 30 tithis. Solar days they vary here and there. Our calendar days, 1 month 31 days, 1 month 30 days here and there. We don't know February 28, 29. Who remembers? It says that in whichever year, for example, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in 1486 AD, February 18th. Calculate number of years completed till 1485 AD. May Sankraman, April, whatever. So these are the total number of years that time. From that day, May Sankraman, calculate number of tithis passed till the time of Mahaprabhu's appearance day. Because moon tithis are not changed, they are fixed. So for that, we should know what is the tithi and the Mesh Sankramanam, so that we can calculate. So convert the number of solar days to number of lunar days from the beginning of the creation. From the beginning, the time planets are moved into motion. Then divide by 30, take the remainder, multiply with 30, you get 13.3, that means 14 tithi. Chaitra Shukla Chaturdashi, that was. And Mesh Sankranti in 1485 AD, it was Chaitra Shukla Chaturdashi. It is coming 13.3. Now, I have to calculate next year also. 1486 AD Mesh Sankranti, it is coming 24.4. If the tithi is above 20, that year we have Adhikamas. Because the Mesha has only 10 days left. Lunar year is 355 days. Solar year 365 days. There is a 10 days difference. If the starting tithi and the Mesh Sankranti is falling from 20 to 30, that year definitely has Adhikamas. So we need to account that. But this year only at 33, no Adhikamas. You can happily calculate. So now, from Mesh Sankranti to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Purnima, 331 lunar tithi is completed. Converted into solar days, 326 solar days, add this value to the previous days. We will get total number of solar days. But here we have not taken calculated value. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared evening 6 p.m. That was the time also lunar eclipse. So what we have done? I have truncated it to previous day evening. 30.142 means it might be like 12-20 minutes something, midnight 12. So previous evening is 29.75. Previous day evening then 0.75 6 p.m. So that day is Saturday. We can find out the DT of the day, it is Saturday. So these are the positions of the corrections, positions of the planet, final values of all the positions. This is the birth chart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah,
See here, sun is here, sun is setting, moon is here, moon is rising. Here Rahu is causing lunar eclipse. So this is under eclipse and all. So these are the values given by Sri Bhakti Vinod Tagore in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this is the position of the planets as per this calculation. We have the Rashi number, we have Nakshatra number, and this is as per Bhakti Vinod Tagore's birth chart. He has calculated the birth chart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has given Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you compare this and the previous one, there is no difference in any number. Angle wise there may be some difference because our calculations are some approximate calculations. We are not doing exact, as I also know completely. But all the Rashis, all the Nakshatras are exactly matching. So then, for last Saturday was happened to Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day, 40th disappearance day. For that day also calculated, this is like this. So here two differences we could see. Here Kanishta and Swati, Shravana and Vishaka, except these two remaining are exactly matching. Thoda border mein hai, isliye they are different. So finally, I am closing it. Today, abhi 6 o'clock, and now it is 6:30, but maybe half an hour back. This is the position of the planets. And last week we had solar eclipse. Here is sun, here is moon, here is Ketu. It was partial eclipse, it was not full eclipse. That was evening 6 p.m. Next week we are going to have lunar eclipse. 6 p.m. again. Here is moon, here is Rahu, that is full eclipse. Because full block, Rahu is fully blocking the moon. In the previous one, Ketu is only blocking half the sun, half the moon. So there was only half eclipse. So like this, we can calculate anything from the beginning of the planets are put into create motion, beginning of the creation.
Very nice, wonderful. I just want that, with your data, can you match the observatory data, that the modern data that we have?
For Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I have taken reference from Bhakti Tagore. For Prabhupada disappearance day, I have taken from Astro Sage.
I'm saying the modern astronomical data.
No,
Eh?
they are using Sūrya-siddhānta parameters which are
This is not matched.
not.
That's what I go to.
Those parameters, we can just update the parameters, then it will match. Someone has to just do that job.
Just wait a minute. I mean, these have been extensively studied, the comparison between the modern data and what are the calculations from the various Siddhāntas. A lot of people have studied it. Bhalachandra, etc. have studied. Myself and Ram Subramaniam studied about 30 years back.
Right.
So there will be some difference. A few degrees difference will be there.
Okay.
In eclipses also a few degrees, a few minutes, sometimes 1 or 2 hours of difference maybe. So that is because the sidereal year and all that are not exact here. So there will be some differences. And one more remark I wanted to make. I mean, see this the Manda and Tigra correction. Actually, this Manda correction is nothing but the correction due to eccentricity. We know that the planets move around elliptic orbits around the sun, and the moon moves in elliptic around the earth. See? So that is just an eccentricity correction, but a simplified form.
Sir, here you have the values.
Uh,
These are Sūrya-siddhānta values and these are the modern values.
Yeah.
Both are more or less.
And similarly, the Sigra correction, which is mostly not noticed by most people, it essentially converts the coordinates, the movement around the sun, the heliocentric coordinates of the planet to the geocentric coordinates.
Here, sir,
That can be shown.
interrelation between geocentric to heliocentric.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
based on the Mandashika ratio, that mean orbit, mean Pardi and Manda Pardi and Shikha Pardi. When we take the ratio, so these are the values from Sūrya-siddhānta. For Sun it is 1 and 1. For Mars it becomes 5.5. Taken the mean value. Even the Manda varying from minimum to maximum, I take the mean value. It is 1.4, 1.52, 0.36, 0.39, 5.07, 5.2, 0.72, 0.72, 9.1, 9.32. So that is closely.
So the matching of the Sigra Paridi divided by the circumference and the planet distance, Earth planet distance, Earth the sun distance, and sun planet distance. So they match. So that is why it works. That is why it is accurate. So it so happens that they have taken this into account in some manner. So they didn't say that. The model, exact nature of heliocentric, geocentric, that came later. But even before that, it was implicit in the calculations, both in Greek astronomy and Indian. That implicit heliocentricity was there. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked accurately for many centuries.
Sir, here you see, this is very dull here. I can see clearly in my screen, but here, Christian, can somebody turn off the lights?
But it's nice that we have simulated the actual motion.
So this is Sūrya-siddhānta, this is the modern science. We only have Earth revolving around it on a daily basis. Here everything is revolving around. So after this cycle is over, then we will see yearly motion what happens. Let's see the around, no Manda included here. So now 1 month we'll see how it happens. So in a month, for Sūrya-siddhānta, moon moves around once. But in our thing, Earth moves, takes moon along with it, the zodiac will also move along with the Earth. And like that 1 more month it goes. This is the interrelation between the heliocentric and geocentric understanding of Sūrya-siddhānta model. Parameters wise, there could be little bit mismatch, but function wise, we can coordinate both.
Correct. But because of the slight inaccuracies in the parameters, there will be some difference.
Even
But it's nice that you have simulated it actually.
Sir, basically the Indian astronomers are updating the parameters every few 100 years to get the accuracy. Now it's not happened in the past 400-500 years.
No, my objective here, not that the comparison. What I am trying to tell you is that without any sophisticated instrument, whatever the ground truth data they had created a model the earlier times. Now we have very sophisticated equipments, and we are collecting the data, and we are reaching the same. That's the point I want.
I'll just say that
Like the tree, what Professor tree, moving the branches and nodes.
Right. When you build that tree,
Yeah,
sir,
the tree,
tree along the pole star, when you are simulating like this,
yeah,
if you can create a tree
yes.
around the pole star.
here is the pole star, here are at least planets are here, we add all the nakshatras, all the stars, everything, it appears to be like upside down tree.
tree,
Yeah,
it can.
branches, nodes and.
I may not be able to, I need help from all the
No,
other assemblies here.
you come by, I'll help you. Very good, very good. If we can make that rotating tree
Yeah,
around the post
correct.
with the simulation, it would be fantastic.
So I will just explain here and explain both of them.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's possible.
I was just saying those plots are certainly worth publishing. I don't think anyone has done anything like that so far. In fact, I give this as an assignment to my IT students. It's come in the book.
Everything what we discussed in the book.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. No, I give this as an assignment to my IT students. Generally, I only give the Mandha Samskara as the assignment. I don't give the Shigra Samskara. So, but this is fabulous work.
Thank you, sir.
Regarding the beginning of your presentation, you were telling us about the Sūrya-siddhānta, and there are two numbers that impressed me. One is the age, the actual age of Brahma, 51 years. It's almost like my age. But this is corresponding, is fascinatingly corresponding to the actual age of the sun in giga years of human years. And the time for formation of the planets is impressively similar to the time of formation of the solar disk and the planets in modern astronomy. It's not formation of planets in modern astronomy is not so clearly stated, and there are many theories, but 10 to 50 million years for the formation of the planets is there. So I calculated 17 million years from your numbers. Something fascinating.
Thank you.
Doing the
Yeah, here,
Moon mission and Mars mission, if it can be.
I
Good. Since when you're-
Yes. How Brahma's day gets so much vast compared to the Manushya day and the Devata's day, because Devata's day receiving the Mero 6 months a day. But how Brahma's day is calculated? But when the sun or other things, they don't have any the jurisdiction with the Brahmaloka. How Brahma's one day is calculated?
actually, I have in one simulation was there, I did not go there. Bhuloka, all over the Bhumandala,
Yes.
all of us have 12 hours night, 12 hours day.
Yes.
As you go a little bit above, at the level of Bhuloka, where the moon is situated, 15 days is there daytime for them, 15 days night time for them. If you go a little bit above, in Sūrya-loka, our 6 months is their daytime, our 6 months is their night time. And we were hearing about the nakshatras, everything, etc. But for instance, so till Dhruva things are moving. Above Dhruva, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, they don't move. They are fixed. All these 4 lokas have their daytime is equal to the day of Brahma. At the end of the day of Brahma, the 14 planet systems are destroyed. All the living entities up to Brahma, they enter into the body of Garbhodaksha Vishnu. They take rest for the entire night, and next day morning, again the lotus comes. Again, Lord Brahma appears. Again, he divides into 14 planet systems. Again, he creates everything. This is cyclic process. It goes on for the entire lifetime of Brahma for 100 years.
That is okay. I am not asking about how one day of Brahman is calculated. How, because our day and our days and Devata's days are calculated about
Based on sun's movement.
sun's movement, but when the sun has no jurisdiction,
No.
it does not shine there.
Sun is only for 3 lokas.
Yes, then how Brahman day is calculated?
They are self-effulgent planets. They don't need sunlight. They are self-effulgent.
So,
Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, they are self-luminous. They don't need sunlight.
so it's only day, there is only night.
Entire day they are there. Night they are taking rest in the Garbhodaksha Vishnu's abdomen.
No, how did you arrive at that number is the question.
He didn't arrive. That's
No,
it is stated in Bhagavatam.
It is there in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita.
Yes,
Sahasra Indriya Paryantam. Yeah.
there must be some basis of the day and night there. That's what I thought. Because Brahmaloka and Brahmaloka, it is always there.
No, in that it says one day of Sahasra Divya Kalpa.
No, that is okay. But how it is day and it is
Why
night?
is it called a day?
Oh, that question, okay.
That's the question. The other relation is in relation to sunlight. So there is no issue of sunlight. Why is it called a day?
And one more,
Sir, this is my understanding is, Brahma creates early in the morning, the creation is maintained by purification throughout the day, in the evening, Lord Shiva destroys. As long as the creation is in action, the universe is in action, that the daytime of Brahma. As long as Brahma and other living entities are taking place within the Brahma and other Vishnu, that is their night time. That is the understanding of second and third canto system of Bhagavatam, where the creation subject matter is discussed. Sarga and Visarga.
Siddhānta Shulabana, Daiva,
And it is the time for which creation is existing, that is the daytime. The time for which there is annihilation in progress, that is the night time.
And this Brahma Muhurta, what is the fraction of a second in Brahma? We take Brahma Muhurta.
We know that you can just. I think we are getting late. Thank you very much for the.
I think that's our cosmology and another is both have models are, I've seen videos are also available there.
So I think one of the most scholarly presentations that we have had through these 2 days, and tremendous work and understanding has gone into it. A lot of detailing has gone into it to make the point. So it was amazing work that Pavaneshwar Prabhu presented here. I'm sure there will be some questions which will be unanswered, but definitely the discussion can continue post this too, personally with Prabhuji.